Where did you grow up?
I grew up in London.
What did you study in college?
I studied economics
Why did you choose that subject?
because I was interested in finance.
How did you celebrate your graduation?
I had a small party with my family.
What time did you wake up yesterday?
I woke up at 7 a.m.
Where did you have breakfast?
I had breakfast at a cafe near my office.
What did you eat for lunch?
I had a sandwich and soup.
When did you finish your work?
I finished around 5 p.m.
How did you spend your evening?
I watched a movie at home.
Where did you travel last year?
I traveled to Japan.
Who did you go with?
I went with my best friend.
What places did you visit there?
I visited Tokyo, Kyoto, and Osaka.
How long did you stay?
I stayed for 2 weeks
Why did you choose Japan?
because I've always loved Japanese culture.
What did you cook last weekend?
I cooked lasagna.
Where did you learn that recipe?
I learned it from my grandmother.
What did you drink with your meal?
I had a glass of red wine.
How did it turn out?
It turned out delicious.
Who did you share it with?
I shared it with my roommates.
Where did you study in high school?
I studied in a small town in Texas.
What was your favorite subject?
My favorite subject was history.
Who was your favorite teacher?
My favorite teacher was Mrs. Johnson.
When did you take your final exams?
I took them in June 2012.
How did you prepare for them?
I studied every evening for 2 months.
How many siblings did you have growing up?
I had one older brother.
Where did your family live when you were a child?
We lived in a small village.
What did your parents do for a living?
My dad was a farmer, and my mom was a teacher.
When did your family move to the city?
We moved when I was 10 years old.
Why did they decide to move?
They wanted better educational opportunities for us.
What hobbies did you have as a child?
I loved drawing and cycling.
Where did you practice cycling?
I practiced on a trail near our house.
Who encouraged your drawing hobby?
My mom encouraged me a lot.
How often did you draw?
I drew almost every day.
Why did you enjoy it?
It helped me relax and express myself.
What was the last movie you watched?
I watched The Godfather.
Who recommended it to you?
My friend recommended it.
Where did you watch it?
I watched it at home.
When did you watch it?
I watched it last weekend.
Why did you like it?
The story and acting were brilliant.
What sports did you play in school?
I played soccer and basketball.
Who was your coach?
Our coach was Mr. Smith.
Where did you practice?
We practiced on the school field.
How many tournaments did you participate in?
I participated in 3 tournaments.
Why did you enjoy playing sports?
It kept me active and built teamwork.
What was your first gadget?
My first gadget was a Game Boy.
Where did you get it from?
My parents gave it to me on my birthday.
When did you get your first smartphone?
I got it in 2010.
What did you use it for?
I used it for texting and playing games.
How did it feel to have one?
It felt exciting and new.
Where did you go for a nature walk last time?
I went to the nearby forest reserve.
Who accompanied you on the walk?
I went with my cousin.
What animals did you see there?
I saw deer and some beautiful birds.
When did you last hike in the mountains?
I hiked 2 months ago.
Why did you choose that trail?
It was recommended by a friend.
What book did you read last?
I Read to Kill a Mockingbird.
Who wrote that book?
It was written by Harper Lee.
Where did you buy it?
I bought it from a bookstore downtown.
When did you finish reading it?
I finished it last week.
How did you feel about the story?
I found it very moving and insightful.
Who got married?
My childhood friend got married.